So, Sean, what is Sword Art Online?
I'll tell you. I'm not. That's awful. Sword Art Online supports the Stand Your Ground laws. Yeah, what's the first episode title?
Episode 1 is, well, I'm assuming it's not season 1, episode 14, The End of the World. That seems like a spoiler. That does seem like a spoiler.
Dude, what the f***? Give me the phone! The World of Swords. So, a little preamble here. This show is not good. It is a bad show.
Okay.
However, I love this show so dear. I love this show so much. It's bad, though.
Okay.
So I'm going to explain to you the plot of Sword Art Online 1 and Sword Art Online 2. Not Allyization. That one I have not seen. Okay.
I mean, it does sound like you're going to try to explain it anyways, though.
A little bit.
Wait, so real quick, are there only the 2 seasons?
No, there's shows.
Oh, they're just entirely separate shows.
So there's Sword Art Online 1 and then there's Sword Art Online 2, which is technically on if you go on Netflix, it's 2 different things.
Okay.
They are different seasons. They kind of judge it on different. We'll get to that.
My IP address is on the golf balls.
So it starts off from what I can remember. Now I have not seen this show since high school. These things
that seems late to me. I thought it was earlier than that.
Well, I haven't seen this first episode since middle school. I stopped watching the show high school, and then in college there was a movie that redid the first season, but from Asana's perspective.
Okay.
So I watched that. Oh, we will talk about the first Sword Art Online movie. We will, because I think that's canon.
Okay, that's a good sign.
All right. We start off with this weird Japanese-looking kid. He puts on a Matrix helmet, and he says the words. Do you know the words? You know the words.
Yeah, of course. Sword art.
No.
Okay.
You did Link start.
Oh, you're right.
You go, Link start.
Do you have to say it?
They always do. I don't. It's like Kamehameha. There are times that you don't say it, but
you might as well.
It's the fun part.
Yeah.
So you enter this world, and the world is called, of course,
Sword Art Online.
Aincrad. The world is called Aincrad.
Foolish of me.
It is I think it's the equivalent of a floating castle in the sky, and there's 100 floors. There's a dungeon and a boss on each level, and they get progressively harder each level. And there's a ruby castle on the top floor.
Of course.
We're gonna get through episodes faster. This is a lot
No, you need to set the groundwork.
There's gonna be some groundwork here.
I mean, I'm sure we're gonna break off into absolute insanity, but it's good to have the foundation.
Also, feel free to ask some questions.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
Feel free to ask some questions. Hold on, I'm thirsty.
It seems like it.
Yeah. I didn't get any water. So there's a ruby castle on the top, and that's where the final boss is. When you beat the final boss, that's when you beat the game. It's a MMORPG. I don't play MMORPGs. I don't believe you play MMORPGs.
I did somewhat when I was younger, so I'm familiar with all the lingo.
Okay. The weird monkey one on the Nick website does not count.
Monkey Quest?
It was Monkey Quest!
Yeah, maybe. No, I didn't get a membership with that one.
I got Monkey Quest. That was the only one I ever played.
No, I found some randomly ones that probably gave me malware.
But so, from my understanding is, I don't think there's an ending.
To Sword Art Online or Monkey Quest?
No, to MMORPGs.
Oh, for the most part, no.
But this one has a definitive get to floor 100 and it's done.
Oh, okay.
I guess you could keep playing, and if one person beats the boss, then it unlocks the floor for everyone else. There's one boss per floor.
Ah. So if the players, or if one player beats the boss,
Mm-hmm.
and then other players come up afterwards, they don't have to fight the boss?
No boss. Well, they're actually, I don't think they ever explained that. You might be able to re-challenge the boss, but there's a teleporter that lets you just go up to the next floor without even having to do with the dungeon.
Okay.
I think the scene is officially set.
Yeah. Link start.
We open up with this guy who is like conventionally kind of handsome. This guy, Kirito.
Okay.
I'm lovingly drawing him right here.
Yeah. They've been seeing it the whole time. It just goes unexplained.
Until now.
It's like, who's that strapping?
This might be like a 3-hour video.
Oh, it is.
He's going on like fun little adventures and quests. He's killing boars, you know. Classic slimes.
Yep. Some rats.
Some rats. Nothing really matters up until he meets this guy named Klein. Now, when I tell you, Klein does not matter in the slightest, but he is in the entire show. And when I say the entire show, I don't mean like he's in every episode. He's in like maybe 5 episodes of this season, but he never goes away. He's in this. He's in Sword Art Online 2. He's in everything. He's in the movie.
Okay. I do know someone gets killed by gnomes.
Yeah. Oh my god! I can't wait to tell you.
So that's the one thing I've got on this show.
He's hanging with Klein, killing some boars. The sun's setting on the first floor, and Klein's like, ugh. Also, really quick, last thing. I might confuse some of the things of the abridged series and the real series, because I have watched the abridged series very recently.
Oh, that's great.
It's also way better.
That's what I've heard.
So if honestly, if you want to watch Sword Art Online,
watch the
abridged version. It's way easier. It's free.
That's the best
It's on
part.
YouTube. It's really funny, and it's got good character arcs. He's talking with Klein, having a good time with Klein, and then Klein's like, I gotta go. And Kirito's like, okay, I'll see ya. And then Klein they do this thing. And we go, and there's like a little ring. Future James, I'm gonna do this. Put up the little like Sword Art Online menu jingle. It goes, so it goes, okay. It's very simple. It's simple edit.
Okay, yeah, no, it's easy.
I've done it like 5 times. Do it each time.
I'm gonna do it every so often. Just make sure you're paying attention.
And he's like, it's a little noob question. Where's this is like 2012. He's like,
oh, of course.
Where's the log out button? And Kirito's like, you serious, man? It's right. And then everybody gets teleported to the center of the game, of the first town. And then goop. The ceiling starts like gooping.
Oh, I thought that was like some guy named Goop was gonna show up.
No. Goop comes down from the ceiling, which looks like the sky. He turns into a robed figure, like a really big robed figure.
Is that Goop?
That is Goop. His name, Akihiko Kayaba.
That one sounds...
I've never forgot that name ever.
That's scary. Sounds like foreshadowing.
And he's like, everybody, welcome to Sword Art Online. And Klein's like, oh man, it's like an opening ceremony. This is kind of cool. Opening day of the game, you know?
Of course.
And he's like, I disabled the log out button. And if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yeah!
and everyone's like, what the And then it's Tron. Because even in Tron, they couldn't leave.
I've never seen Tron. Actually.
Okay, so even in Tron, they can't leave. But everyone starts freaking out. They're like, what the And he goes like, I have one other surprise for you. And then everyone gets a mirror. And the mirror, they use the mirror item automatically gets used, and everyone looks like they do in real life.
Oh.
And then it goes like, famous little one is of 2 dudes, and one was playing as a girl and one was playing as 17. One, you're not a girl, you're not 17. And I know in the abridged version is like, I'm okay with this. And then everyone starts freaking out. Goop guy goes away, and he goes like, to win, you have to beat the game to get out of here. And if someone tries to unplug you, the It's called nerve gear. Yeah, it's called nerve gear. The nerve gear will microwave your brain. That's how they die.
That's insane.
They will microwave your brain and you'll die. Klein is like, oh my god, man. Klein has a group of friends he was playing with, but he went off to play with Kirito because he met Kirito and he thought it was cool. Also, important, I forgot to mention this, Kirito was a beta tester. So he knows things about the game that maybe other people don't inherently know.
That's all right.
So that's why he was playing with each other. That's why they were playing with each other. Really quick, there was an app on your phone that you could slide up and it would make the noise and you get the menu and you can go to calls. I had that app on my phone for years.
That sounds fun.
I was single in those years.
You know what? It doesn't necessarily surprise me.
Klein is like, look, you're really good at this game. I have a group of friends. Clearly, it will be better if we team up. For some reason, Kirito's like, no.
I want you all to die.
And he runs off and he really angrily kills a boar. But you don't know if he's upset or happy that this is happening.
Oh, it's ambiguous?
I might be thinking more of just my own canon version. You kind of get the idea that he's not like incredibly upset at this turn of events.
So this is going to be a battle between the actual story, the Sword Art Online abridged, and your own headcanon.
It's called Drunkly Explaining. All right, that's episode 1.
Okay.
Episode 2 is called Beater.
Beater?
Just wait.
Eater? Oh, they're still on episode 1!
Fuck you, dude. Episode 2 is called Beater. Yeah, alright.
Glint in your eye there was akin to when Socrates first figured out the meaning of the world.
Pick another flavor.
What the heck? What's that one?
This is Livewire. Hold on, let's show the camera. This is Livewire.
You didn't want the box on, but you'll show the camera. Well.
This is Watermelon. Oh yeah, here we go. That's fine. And this is Baja Blast. Which one?
Well, have you had Livewire already?
Yeah, that was the one. I was the pre-game one.
We'll save Baja Blast for a special occasion.
Okay.
We'll save it for the end of the world.
If it's the end of the world, get me a fucking Baja Blast.
Get me a Baja, and we'll be fine.
So a month has gone by. I didn't know the number. This says the number. 2,000 people have died.
Oh my gosh.
It's very bad. I think 10,000 people are in the server.
Okay, that's not great numbers.
And they're... What floor?
Wait. Really?
Oh, right. The first floor has not been cleared yet. That was the thing. There we go. Now I remember it.
Wait, so do they not eat or drink then? Does the nerve gear put sustenance into them so they can survive?
Here's the thing. Some of them died because of that. It's become a national incident. And so they're in the hospital on like IVs. And everyone knows. It's not like, why is no one waking up?
It's just like, Goop Man.
It's like, they trapped him, and like, where's Kayaba? Like, no one knows where he went. So they haven't cleared the first floor. They're having a meeting about how the are we gonna clear this first floor. You see, this is where it's gonna get confused with the bridge.
Okay.
So Kirito's at this meeting. He only uses one sword. He just has one sword. Another important thing about this MMORPG, there is no magic. Not really. There's like potions. There's no spells.
Okay.
It's all the sword art.
I was gonna say, it's not called magic.
No.
Online.
They're having a meeting. This guy with blue hair is leading the meeting. And he's like, we need to beat this thing. We need to beat this floor. And then everyone will believe in us. Because then, like, because people are already, they're giving up hope. Like, no one's like, a lot of people are like, I guess we're just living in the game. Mm-hmm. There's worse ways to go. I don't have to work anymore. I'm just in the game.
That's pretty nice.
So this blue-haired guy's talking. And this really annoying guy, I think his name is Kibao. He's got kind of like weird bumpy hair. Like he's like, you know whose fault this is? For all these people dying? The beta testers.
Oh,
It's
no.
the beta testers' fault.
Lord of the Flies.
And he's like, how is it the beta testers' fault? They knew everything and then they hoarded all the EXP to themselves. I think he said there was like a finite amount of EXP. It's like, that feels wrong.
That seems like...
That feels like bad game
that
design.
seems like terrible game
In an
design.
MMO, it's like, I feel like if this was real, just accept that you're going to be in there for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And then 8 hours a day with your friends, kill slimes.
It's like if you don't have to work or anything. Like, that's your job now.
And then you probably don't have to work at all after that. You could just do a book deal about my time in the game.
That's true.
They did start as light novels. This might be real.
Maybe the main character should have thought about that before they went and died.
Oh man! Cheers to that. And then this large black man gets up. This is not his name. It is an abridged. Tiffany.
Okay. All right.
So Tiffany is talking, and he goes like, "You're blaming the beta testers." He's like, "They wrote a book about everything they knew about the game. You just didn't read the fucking book." And he gets all mad, like, And so the blue-haired guy, it ends up being like, we need to go into strike teams. Everyone team up. Kirito is a solo player, which when I was 12 was the coolest fucking thing in the world. Now I know playing an MMORPG alone is boring and sad and boring and sad.
That sounds miserable.
So he kind of scoots up to this person in a hood, and he's like, hey, you're not with anybody, I'm not with anybody, let's team up. I don't remember if she was like for it or against it. This is Asuna. Some stuff happens, there's some preamble. I don't remember the preamble. I do remember that Asuna is eating this really dank bread, like it looks gross, and it's the night before the raid.
Is it meant to look dank?
It's like cheap bread.
Okay.
It's like the cheap. I don't think you have to eat in Sword Art Online, but it gives you the sensation of eating, and it's. I think like you can experience most human sensations.
Okay, interesting.
Most of them. I think the one you're thinking about, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, there was a reason I liked this at 13. No, okay, so I think Asuna was eating bad bread. Kirito comes over and was like, yeah, that stuff sucks ass, am I right? And he's like, I got this stuff. And he puts I think it's just butter. He gets like on this butter item and he puts it on her bread and she's like, whoa. And she's still in the hood. She's in a hood this whole time.
Oh, okay.
You don't know she's a cool girl, but she's in a hood.
Of course, yeah.
But that's important because they share a moment with the bread.
That's what people do.
I mean, yeah. Raid day. They go up. They do the dungeon. They beat the dungeon. It's boss time. They're fighting the boss. The boss is giving waves of minions. Kirito and Asuna are fighting the minions. They're all doing against the boss. They're doing good because everything that's happened with this boss, the beta testers have done already. So they knew what the boss was going to do. Well, when the boss's health got low enough, it switched weapons to a kibao, I believe. I think it's a Japanese short sword. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Okay.
How I remember this, you don't know. Anyway.
What is that supposed to mean? Is that foreshadowing?
No, I really don't remember. I know he changes weapons. And then the blue-haired guy who was leading the faction was like, I got it. And Kirito was like, no! The weapon is different. It's not normal. And the guy's like, what? And he gets f***ing slashed. And he's flying over and he's about to die. And Kirito holds him in his arms. And the guy's like, and Kirito is like, here's a potion. Take the potion. And the guy's like, no. And then he dies.
I think you should have taken it.
That's what I think. He was just kind of done with it. I think he was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Like, man, this is the first floor. I don't think we're getting out of here.
2,000 people died. Also, I think the Tiffany, he got on the game. He wanted to try it out, but his wife bought it. His wife was going to play. I think this is probably a bridge thing, but it's a good it's good character because I don't think he has a real character. That's why his name is Tinfany.
Oh, that's fun. That's clever. Okay.
So, you know...
the first thing I've said that's clever
is not so
the actual
show. He dies.
Tiffany? Or blue hair?
Blue hair.
Okay.
Don't know his name. Does not matter. Only episode he's ever in.
No, not him!
And then him and Asuna get angry. And they're like, let's fight him. And they're like, okay. So they fight. They keep switching. It's like when one gets staggered, the other one comes in and starts fighting, and they get staggered and fighting. And Kirito lands the last hit. Now, when you land the last hit on a boss in Sword Art Online, you get a special item. Kirito then gets his really cool black jacket. Or a really cool black jacket.
He's not in a black jacket this entire time.
He's in like a blue shirt and like chest armor.
Sean, you gotta restart. I wasn't envisioning the proper version of his character.
I forget, like, they were gonna be angry at something, and Kirito kind of decides, like, huh, well, you might as well be angry at me. And he goes like, thanks, guys. You were really good at absorbing some damage. I'm a beater. And he walks away really cool in a jacket.
What is it? What does that mean?
That's the end of the episode.
He's a beater?
He's a beater. He was like, I'm a beta tester. He was hiding it, I think.
Oh, a beater as in like beta tester.
Yeah.
I thought
that's what beater means.
I thought it was like,
I thought I explained that.
I don't think so. I thought it meant like he beat the boss.
Okay, this one is Christmas. Don't forget. I'm not going to make that joke. This is the Christmas episode. It is arguably...
Is this the third episode?
Yeah.
This is a little early for a Christmas episode.
Kirito... So I don't remember how exactly it begins or how they meet. Kirito joins a guild. It is called the Moonlit Black Cats. This is so crazy. I don't know how I know all of this.
That's a weird poll.
The Moonlit Black Cats. It's him, this girl, I'm just gonna call her Suguha. I don't know if that's her name. It sounds like it's a name.
We could use it.
Yeah.
We could use it.
And then there's 3 guys who don't matter. So he becomes friends with these people. He's chilling with them. He's in a guild, which he's a solo player, which he's like, oh, I'm a beater. They're going to hate me. I don't think he ever told him that he's a beater. He might have been too self-absorbed to tell him. Kirito's a bit of an hole.
I'm kind of picking that up. Sounds like an Edgemeister.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. His nickname is the Black Swordsman.
Oh, dude, he's like on the Grand Canyon right now.
He still only has 1 sword. That's important. People think that's weird. He only has 1 sword.
Is everyone rocking like 2 swords?
No. So everyone has like a sword and a shield. He just does the sword. There's no dual wielding. That's a special skill for the person with the highest, I think, agility in the server.
That also seems like a poor design decision.
Don't even...
I'm not gonna judge the
I even
merits.
think there's a Mother's Basement episode of how that is a poor design decision. One night, he's hanging out, and Suguha is under a bridge, and she's crying. And Kirito's like, what's wrong, Suguha? And she's like, I don't want to die. And Kirito's like, I'll make sure you don't die.
Oh, dude, I think he's gonna succeed.
They go to a dungeon. Because I think they're grinding for money. I think that's what they were doing. They're trying to get money or loot. They were like, it was something like that. And they find an empty room. And the empty room has a chest in it. And one of the guys that doesn't matter opens the chest. It's a trap chest.
No!
The door's closed behind him, and a bunch of enemies pop out. Like, a lot. Now, teleport crystals won't work. By the way, there's teleport crystals. Teleport crystals won't work.
No.
I don't think they work in dungeons. This is so stupid. The 2 guys die. One of them die via gnomes.
Oh, that's the gnome.
One of them die
Let's go!
via getting pickaxed to death by gnomes. And then Suguha dies, getting slashed in the back by like a golem. I know. Who would have thought? It actually hurt me as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, because this was like my second anime.
I was gonna say like,
and like one person died in Full Metal, so like I'm like, wait, people die?
You can't do that.
Not named characters.
That's cheating.
That watermelon, it was weird. Oh my god, that has a taste.
Oh, interesting.
Take a sip.
I was gonna say, if it's not obvious, I'm not drinking at all.
He has to drive me home.
Yeah, I have to drive him home.
But you can take
drive
a sip.
safe.
You can take a sip. Drink responsibly. No, yeah, right? It's a flavor. Mountain Dew.
There's like 3 different punches there. What the heck?
Yeah, right? So, she dies.
Right.
Weird. So there's 5 members. Kirito, Sugaha, and 3 guys that don't matter. Who went in the dungeon was Kirito, Sugaha, and 2 guys that don't matter. And the leader of the guild, which is not Kirito, was outside the guild. Okay, I don't remember. Kirito, I think it just cuts. He gets out.
He just wins.
I think he just wins.
It's just simply win.
Yeah. Which is like, why didn't he just do that in the beginning?
Yeah.
I also think he was hiding how high of a level he was. You can do that.
Okay.
He was hiding his high level. Because I guess people would judge him. Don't. I know.
No, I won't.
I know.
But I will say, in a matter of life and death, I think it's a little hasty to judge the guy who could save us all, you know?
So he goes and tells the leader of the guild that everyone's dead except him.
Right.
He kills himself. He jumps off a building and kills himself.
So there's fall damage.
He jumped in. So like it's like floating. It's a flying castle in the sky.
Oh.
And he jumped off and he jumps into like the clouds.
Okay.
And like that's an instant death. It's like going out of bounds.
Yeah.
It's like going in the void in Minecraft, I'm assuming.
Probably.
You know, it's like it's like no clip, you know.
Yeah.
It's like
it's like
your turn.
Like, you know, when you fall off the map in like Roblox.
And then
like, you know, clip out the map in Roblox. Why was Roblox the first one I
You don't play Roblox.
No, I don't. I used to when I was younger.
That's funny. There's sort of online games.
I played an Attack on Titan game on Roblox.
There is an Attack on Titan like web browser game that we have to stream that is really good.
Oh, is it the 3D one? That's a cool one.
It's also multiplayer. This is okay. We're off topic. Everyone's dead. Fast forward, it's Christmas. Kirito hears that there's an item that can revive a player. Kirito wants to revive Sugaha.
Oh yeah, not the other guys. They're lame.
They're the guys that don't matter. There is going to be a theme. Unless his name is Klein, men don't matter. This is what I mean. Klein just sticks around. Okay. These are children. Klein is like 25. Klein is an adult man. Now, when you're in the death game, I get you have to hang out with who you hang out with.
So I don't think he has a choice.
Part of me thinks this might be just Sword Art Online 1. And if it does well, we could do Sword Art 2.
I mean, depending on how many episodes are in this season.
20-some? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Episode 14 is the end of the world. What happens after that?
I am so excited. I am so excited to tell you. You are going to be so shocked with what happens. So he goes to this cat girl who's like the info broker. Not an NPC, real player.
Okay.
And she's like, there's a special Christmas update, boss. And I was like, they're still updating the f***ing game.
that seems a little, like, counterintuitive.
Yeah. How about you update us out?
That would be nice.
It's like, if you beat that boss, you get this item, and hypothetically, that could revive a player. He's like, okay.
Okay, I thought of a very obvious logic flaw with that, but I'm assuming it's coming.
Yeah, wait. You are correct. Just wait. So he goes to this, and he fights this evil Santa Claus. He fights an evil Santa Claus.
Dude, I was imagining in my head what the raid boss could possibly be, and I imagined Santa Claus.
And he fought it alone.
I was like, that's
because he's a solo player.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And he wins.
Okay.
Because Kirito wins.
Yeah. That seems to be a running theme.
Kirito wins. And no, I don't want a fucking Chrome extension. He gets the item. And then on Clockwork, guess who shows up? Klein and his boys show up, and they're dressed like samurai. And they're like, we were gonna fight the raid boss. And he's acting like it's a normal game. He's like, yeah, we're gonna have fun, fight the raid boss, get an item. And then Kirito goes, here, you can have it. He throws him the item. He goes, what? Does it revive players? He goes, yeah. 5 seconds after they die. So if they die, you can give them 5 seconds, and then they won't die. Because clearly, if they died, they're fucking gone.
I don't think nerve technology has the ability to bring people back from the dead.
And then he goes home, and I believe the episode ends with he got a voice message, like pre-recorded, sent to him by Kusugaha, and she starts singing like jingle bells to him, and he's fucking crying. There's a famous of like no eyes, him looking down, and it's like a diamond thing, and he's looking, and he's crying. Okay, so this is the jacket.
Oh yeah, who's that young girl?
Just wait.
Oh no, I'm scared now.
You're going to my most hated character. This girl is...
What's the episode called?
You're right. Prison. Because she looks 12. Alright.
No, that's just about the scariest thing you could have said.
I don't know if it's just... The only thing I don't like... I'm going to go on a little tangent. The only thing I don't like about anime is the... I like fan service. I'm a man.
Of course.
I like fan service. I don't like fan service if they look like they could be in Mrs. Terwilliger's 8th grade program for music. I don't get it. Now, when I was 13, when I watched this, was I like, I don't see anything wrong with this.
That's freaking go.
It's like, well, Kirito's 16 or whatever. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But here's my Sean's PSA. Don't be a pedophile. Don't cut that out, because I think with the boys here sponsors, not being pedophiles.
That's good for the PR.
That's good for PR. That's good for PR. Yeah, okay. I'm going to call her Sylveon. Her name's Silica. Don't like her.
Okay.
So she is a dragon tamer. She is a little baby dragon named Pina. Pina, she's like with this group of people.
Wait, sorry. You said Pina like, Pina.
She's with this group, and I think the only one of notice is this woman with red hair. As I said, if you are a guy in this show, women, the only one that matters is Kirito. The only one, so like, even if you're a girl in this show, you don't have a lot to do. But if you're a guy, you have extra not to do.
You have even less to do.
You have even less to do because you don't look good.
Oh, man.
She's fighting like ogres. You starts off, Kirito's nowhere to be seen. He's not around. The ogre's fucking with a club, just fucking clock this dragon, kills it. Dragon's dead, but the dragon dropped an item. And there's a quest line in the game that can revive pets. So she needs to revive this pet. But her teammate, the red-haired woman, is like, who gives a f***? It's a pet. Just forget about it, babe. She was like, she's very sultry.
Of course.
And she's like, I'm leaving this group! And she leaves. And I forget how they meet. I'm assuming it was at an Applebee's. They meet. She tells him about this. And he's like, I guess I'll help you. You kind of remind me of my sister. And she's like, thank you. The obligatory she's in her underwear in her room shot is there.
Of course.
James, put up a picture of a little baby bear. We're not looking at that.
Yo, is that Paddington Bear?
Paddington!
He's in Peru!
But they go and they start doing this quest. And it's like, you gotta pick up a flower. A lot of it's filler. She gets like picked up by a plant, and her skirt almost flies up, and she has to like, don't look, Kirito, don't look.
Of course.
And she forgets she can just use a knife because she has a knife. She kills the thing with the knife.
To be fair, I would be pretty flustered if I was like actually gonna die.
And you were upside down with a
plant monster. With a plant monster at me.
They get the item, I believe. a lot of this is filler. They get the item. It was in the manga. A lot of this is filler. But then this sultry lady comes back, and she's like, "Excuse me, we'll be taking that item now." And Kirito and Sylveon's like, Kirito, we gotta fight him. And he's like, stand the back, babe. All right, stand the back. She goes, what? And then he just walks up, and he goes, are you guys like Laughing Coffin? And then he go, we're not Laughing Coffin. We're one of the most feared Orange Guild players on the lower floors. You pretty much have a Sims diamond above your head when people look at you for the first time, and it gives you your name, your health, and your diamond. Green means you never hurt a player. Orange means you've hurt other players. Red means you've killed other players.
Ooh.
Spoilers. It's not that they tell you that.
No.
And then it's like 8 people, and they all start attacking Kirito because they're an Orange Guild player, so they hurt him. Kirito heals faster than they can deal damage to him.
Oh, it's just a scene on the bridge?
Yeah, because he's such a high level. She's like, what the f? And in the abridged version, they explain it better. It's like, if your numbers are high enough, you're basically God.
Yeah?
Hold on. Yeah, alright. So...
I just had to knock it back into place.
I don't remember. I don't think he kills her.
Okay.
But he does hurt her, which makes him an orange player. But you're only an orange player for a certain amount of time, then you...
Oh, okay.
Then you can, like...
Fixes itself.
Yeah, because like, if it was a real game, it's like, oh, you accidentally hurt someone, now you're an orange player forever, what the f***?
Reputation's permanently stained.
Yeah. But he gets her this little thing, this flower thing. She revives her pet. He goes on his way. And that's that episode. We're getting into the harem part, where Kirito is starting to build a gaggle of and Klein. I will not stop saying that Klein is just involved. He is just around. He does not help. He is not good at anything. And it's not a joke. Dude, he's just there!
The way you phrased it, I thought Klein was going to be like the death that pushes Kirito further, and then he shows up in like a bunch of flashbacks.
No.
So he's
I will spoil this. He's in the second one. He's in the movie.
So he's just here.
He's around. And he's like, I think he's kind of like Kirito's best friend, but it makes no sense. They don't hang out. Okay, episode 5, A Crime Within the Walls. Okay, so we'll do 5 and 6 together because that's like and then we'll do Murder Mystery.
I see it now. Okay.
See, Asana's here. She uses a rapier. I think that's beautiful. Let me just read the synopsis of these to try to remember, because this is like the first multi-episode arc.
Has my wallet been in shot this whole time?
Just move the wallet. Has my full social security been in shot the whole time?
Son of a gun, they got my credit card number.
There was a murder. But it was in a safe zone. So the thing about Sword Art Online is you can't get killed in towns. They're safe zones, you don't get damaged. So a lot of players are just like, I'm just gonna be in the town. I'm not venturing out. I'll be in the town, I'll get a job. They're just living.
So you might as well.
Yeah. But someone got murdered. And they were like, I think they were getting hung and stabbed. Which is a bit much.
That seems overkill. I think one would suffice.
And I think Asuna and Kirito meet up again at a boss raid. And she's like, why don't you join my guild that she's in? And she's in like I think this might be I'm just going to call them the Salamanders, like from the 40K universe. It's like the Blood Templars or whatever, but they're the Salamanders now.
Okay.
The Ultramarines. And he's like, I'm not joining your guild. Okay, this... Let me finish this one off.
Is that number 3?
That's number 3.
How you feeling?
I don't feel him.
You don't feel him?
Can't you tell? I can feel him a little. I'm buzzed. You know what? F it. I want to try Baja.
I was gonna. You know what? Yeah. I know we're saving it for the end of the world. But
we'll have a Baja for the end of the world.
Yeah.
So there's this big murder mystery, and they take the weapon that the guy was stabbed with. I think it was called like Thorny Blade or Thorny Rose or something.
Of course.
To Tiffany, because Tiffany is a blacksmith.
Oh.
So you come back.
Okay.
She has like a cross on her. Yeah.
I was wondering what you could have possibly been doing.
The could you have added? He's like, and they're like, what? Anything special about this blade that would let it kill a player in a safe zone? And he goes, let me look. And he presses a button because his blacksmith skill is really high. So he just goes, nope. No, it's just a blade. Some hijinks happen. This one's gonna be kind of fast.
Okay.
Because there's like details that I don't think you really need to know. So when someone dies in SAO, they like explode into particles. They're eating a sandwich, and Asuna slaps Kirito or something, and his sandwich falls out of his hand, and then it explodes in a different way.
Okay.
And he goes, wait a second. That explosion looks different than the death explosion, which looked like the guy who was getting hung.
The dude's a sandwich?
He realizes that the animation for the teleport crystal and the animation for the death is similar, but not the same. The guy didn't die. He teleported away. There's like a chase scene on a rooftop.
Okay. Can a man not teleport crystal anymore?
He solves the murder. I believe this is where we meet Laughing Coffin.
Laughing Coffin?
Laughing Coffin is the murder guild. So this is a guild that murders people for fun.
That seems...
Well, it's because people who are like, you can get away with murder in the game. This is where you get to murder people.
I mean, I guess.
They don't want the game to be over, I think. They're like, I get to commit any crime I want. If I'm strong enough, you can't stop me. The police aren't going to stop me.
I mean, I guess so. What are they going to do? Arrest my...
So, I think there's something along the lines of like, there was a guild leader. I do not remember the conclusion of this one. All I know is it was kind of lame, and I think a horse was involved.
In the murder?
No, like in the end. Anyway,
okay.
I'm going to be so for real with you right now. This doesn't matter. It does not matter.
Wait, so were they chasing the guy who teleported on the rooftops?
They were chasing the guy who so it's 2 episodes, and in episode 5, they think they found the murderer, but it was actually the guy on the rooftop. So it was like 3 people, a guy, a girl, and the guild leader. The guy and the girl were upset because the guild leader did something. Oh, the guild leader's like wife died, and he went insane.
Okay.
I do not know. This is okay. So even sober, this would be convoluted to explain.
And so a guy teleported.
The guy pretended to die.
Oh, okay, that's
he did not die,
important.
and he was hanging himself, and he also stabbed himself, and
just to make extra sure.
to be like, guys, I'm dying. He pretended to die and teleported away. I don't know the goal. I don't know
okay.
why. I just know that happened, and then he meets them, and they're like, ah. I think they arrest the guild leader or something. That's the end of that. It never comes up again. I think they mention Laughing Coffin. That's like the important part, is Laughing Coffin.
Okay, and they had absolutely nothing to do.
Oh my god, it doesn't matter. Oh my god, it doesn't matter. There's gonna be so many episodes where you meet characters and you're like, oh, does it matter? Oh my god, it doesn't matter.
It's like, this guy's cool, but he's no Klein.
let's hit it for it not mattering. Okay. Next one.
That looks like a harem candidate right there.
Candidate? We got another blacksmith here. So this one is called The Warmth of the Heart.
Oh.
So Kirito, I think, is kind of like looking like his normal design. So all the other jackets are not Kirito jackets. When you think, do you know what he looks like?
I think so.
So the black jacket.
Yeah.
Black sword.
Goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is when he starts wearing that. He meets up with this blacksmith lady. He's like, what's your best sword? And this blacksmith lady, what's her name? Lisbeth. Right. Stupid name. She's running a blacksmith shop, and she's like, here's my best sword. He goes, okay, and then he puts his sword down and uses her sword and breaks her sword in front of her best sword, and he goes, I don't think it's good enough. And
what's his deal?
Kirito's kind of a menace. Oh, wait, by the way, Baja Blast. That's good.
All right.
That's good.
Sounds pretty good.
Lisbon. Also, if I get this like wrong, of like why they go do this, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't think the people will.
This is what I remember. There is one part of this episode that I was surprised happened. I will be honest. So she's like, "Head, that's my best sword," and he goes, "I'm sorry." And he goes like, "Well, we gotta go get the materials to build another sword," and he goes, "I know the place." So they have to go to a dragon's lair in the snowy mountains.
Of course.
When I tell you, this next part affected me as a 13-year-old boy more than almost anything in the show. There is one other thing that affected me more. I am not lying. There is a part where they're walking up the mountain and it's cold, and Kirito has like a special snowy jacket on. And they're walking up and she's cold. Lisbeth is cold.
Lisbeth, no.
And he throws her his jacket. And she goes, aren't you gonna be cold? And he goes, I'm not cold. I'm disciplined. I was like, 13-year-old me was like, this is the coolest guy. Here's a little Sean lore. If you look at any of our gaming videos, a lot of my name and everything is King Crid.
Is this where it comes from?
King Crid is based off of I wanted a cool K name like Kirito.
No
That
way.
is where King Crid comes from, and I just kept with my roots, baby. That is all I do. That my name is King Crid. Kirito is the same. It's the same thing. I was like, I'm the American Kirito. I was 260 pounds, and I was like, I'm the American Kirito.
I'm the black sword, baby.
I'm 6'2". I'm the American Kirito. I'm blonde. They start to fight the dragon. The dragon kicks their ass and throws them into a hole.
Tragic.
And they can't get up. Kirito tries to run up the walls. He does really well, but can't do it. And then they fall back down, and so they have to sleep in the hole. And there's campfire, and they're kind of like sleeping near each other. Lisbeth is starting to, no, maybe something's here. But Lisbeth, I forgot to mention, is friends with Asuna. That's why he went to this.
Okay.
That's why he went to this blacksmith. So in the morning, she wakes up and he starts digging around. He's digging around. He goes like, "Look what I found." He goes, "What is this?" And he gives it to her. She's like, "What is this?" And she goes, "You can make a great sword with that." And she goes, "Oh, this is the material. What is it?" And she goes, "It's the dragon. It's dragon poop."
There it is, poop hole.
There it is, poop hole.
That's tragic.
The dragon comes down for another poopy, and Kirito stabs it, starts flying up with it, and then they start skydiving. I don't know if they beat the dragon or they just use it to get the f*** out of the hole.
Or did he carry her up then?
Yes.
Okay.
He carried her up because he's so strong, fireman Kirito.
Of course.
And And then they start skydiving. And she's like, Kirito, I love you! And then
this could only end well.
And he goes, what? Can't hear shit. They're skydiving. So they go back to the blacksmith, the actual smith, and she makes the sword. And before we leave, I will show you the clip from the abridged version. It's really fucking funny.
Okay.
She makes the sword, and it's really cool. I think she calls it like Dragon's Bane or something. And then Asuna comes, and she's gonna tell her feelings again, but Asuna comes, and she's like, no, this man is for Asuna. I think there was no chemistry at all. I don't think there was. They had sandwiches, I think.
But no, it's gotta be this way.
Oh, wait. Whoops. 7.
Oh, that's the... Would you swap out Mark?
I don't know.
Editor James, pinpoint the moment Sean
What did I
markers.
When I tell you.
It's been an hour and 9 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting through all of them today.
No, we'll do Sword Art 1.
We'll do Sword Art 1.
And I feel like if this video does well, we'll do 2.
Yeah.
Oh, and then this will give me time to watch Allyization, and then...
There we go.
There we go.
Better prepared.
That's about the end of this episode.
Okay. Nice little adventure. The harem grows.
I have no f***ing clue what this is. Oh! Yes, I do.
Well, that's a top-rated episode right there.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, no.
We're gonna do 8 and 9. This is where Sean started getting, say it with me, friends, and put up the word, obsessed. This was the part that 13-year-old Sean was like, bad. Even now, I could watch these episodes and be like, I understand why young Sean was like, this is sick.
Oh, of course.
This is cool. Is it good? No.
But it's cool.
So Asuna, they start like hanging out. Or like there was a reason for them. They're hanging out. I don't give a shit why. But Asuna's pretty high up in her guild. So she has a bodyguard. Yep. All right. So 8 and 9, I don't think are the same arc. Like this is not, but I'm putting them together because this is where I was like, I get it.
Okay, so they're put together because Sean.
Because this is a Sean put together.
Interesting. Okay.
There's a famous part where they're hanging out, and Asuna's talking to Kirito. And is this the one where they get the rabbit? This might be the rabbit. Okay, this is the rabbit one.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Okay, because I remember this screenshot. Kirito kills an S-class... This is why they're hanging out. Kirito kills an S-class, mob, which is a rabbit. And he gets an S-class item. And it's an S-class rabbit. And apparently, it's the most delicious thing you'll ever eat. But you need a high-level cook to cook it, or you'll f*** it up.
Is this a harem growing sort of thing?
There's 3 right now. In the first season, there's 3.
Okay, we're not getting.
So you get Sylveon, you get the blacksmith, and you get Asuna.
Okay.
And you get Clyde.
Clyde's in there too.
Clyde's in there somewhere. And he's like, who do I know that's a f***ing S-class cook? Surprise, surprise. Her.
It's Asuna's.
Yeah, Asuna's an S-class cook. But she's really high up in the guild. They meet up. Asuna has this bodyguard who's ugly as wow. Ugly, and he follows her everywhere. And she's like, I want to ditch this guy. And Kirito is like, I'm getting weird vibes. Like, getting, bad vibes from this dude. And she's like, well, the only place we're not going to be alone is to cook the meal is you have to come to my apartment. And then she's wearing her street clothes. She looks really cute. Kirito's just in a black t-shirt, black shirt and black jeans, and I've never felt more seen. And she's like, I did it, and she made the food, and the food was really f***ing good. And they go, ah. And then she's like, she holds a knife to him, and then goes, we're gonna team up. He goes, what? Okay. So they're teaming up. I don't remember why. I'm just going to say to investigate the bodyguard. That makes sense to me. There might be another reason. It's to investigate the bodyguard.
Okay.
Let's be honest. So they meet up very early. Now, you might have seen this scene where Kirito accidentally grabbed Asuna's boob. And he squeezes it. And he goes like, this is weirdly squishy and soft. And then she slaps him into a pillar of stone.
Yeah.
Because it's early in the morning. He's like yawning. He's like,
oh, okay. All right.
Do you know this scene?
I feel like
You've seen it. If you've been on the internet, you've seen it.
If I haven't seen it, I've seen at least a bunch of scenes that are like it.
Adjacent.
This adjacent.
I'm gonna have to rewatch SAO2 for this next one. You know what? I'm gonna say this. If this video gets 150 views, we're doing 2. All right. That's what I'm gonna say because I'm having fun.
Yeah.
If it gets 150, we'll do 2.
We're not asking for a lot.
Seriously, I'm not. Some shenanigans happened. Seriously, it's filler. But there is a big moment that happens that is important. They go to like a canyon, and I don't know why, but they're in a canyon, and they're like, I swear to God, it's this episode. I feel like I might be skipping ahead, but I will just say it now. No, because it's the bodyguard. All right. So I'm like arguing with myself in my head. It's crazy. Like there's like 4 Seans right now, and one of them's like, drink more Baja.
The Baja beckons.
It beckons me. You know what else beckons me? Oh, my keys! Yeah! Don't drink and drive. All right.
The car beckons, the engine roars and purrs for you.
I yearn for my Honda Fit. They're in a canyon. Don't ask me why. But the bodyguard's there. And the bodyguard's like, Miss... Her name's Lightning Flash Asuna because she's so fast. Just accept,
okay.
Just accept it. Just accept it.
Yep.
And she goes, I don't need you. Kirito's my new bodyguard because he's partners with me now. And he goes, no, the guild will never allow it. And the guy, he's like really weirdly pushy. And Kirito's like, hey man, he's like White Knight. He's like, hey man, why don't you just leave? Like,
lay off, buddy.
Just be cool for a f***ing second. And he goes, I guess it's good enough of a time to lower the mask. He's a member of Laughing Coffin.
What?
And he poisons both Asuna and Kirito. And they're paralyzed. They can't move. And he starts stabbing Kirito. And I think it's in, like, his leg. So, they're stabbing his leg. And he's like... He's just... Look, like he can't move.
Dang, dude, this hurts.
And then he goes like... And he starts lifting the blade, and he goes, I'm Laughing Coffin, and I want to kill you because I had a weird job in my real life.
I delivered pizzas. That makes me angry.
He loses. Unlock that.
Oh, of course.
And then he loses. Kirito beats him. Or, I think Asuna, like... Either Asuna or Kirito fucking get him.
Okay.
And he dies. They kill him.
Oh,
they fucking kill him.
Uh-oh.
Except they're not red because they got attacked first.
It just seems like they're adding on some arbitrary rules here.
Look. They're not red. They actually might be red, but I don't think they're red because I think if you get attacked first and you defend yourself, that's not red.
Okay.
Sword Art Online supports the stand your ground laws. Episode 9. This made me an anime fan. Alright? I could say it was Goku going Super Saiyan. I could say it was Edward versus Greed. I could say it was Eren turning into a Titan. No. It's fucking not. Alright? I'm drunk, so I'm just gonna be honest. It's this fucking episode.
It is top rated on IMDb.
Well, it's an 8.4. So it's top rated in the series, but not the world. I think they hear about, in this episode, they hear about like a group of players, or they see a group of players going to kill a boss. And this whole time, I'm just keep reminding you, Kirito has one sword. And he's going, and they hear this people who are going to kill a boss. Or I think they were like grinding in a dungeon, and they see people going to kill the boss. And they're like, hey guys, that's probably not a great idea. You're going alone. And it is a guild, but it's like a lower level guild. And they're like, we need to up our ranks and for people to join us so they don't join the fucking salamanders. That we gotta kill this boss. And they go in the boss, and it's like this goat demon.
Wait, so real quick, what floor are they on at this point?
Oh man, that is a fantastic question. I want to say 40s. They're in the 40s. So it skips around a lot. So Aincrad kind of looks like this, and the floors get progressively smaller the higher you go up, and then there's the Ruby Castle at top. So I want to say they're kind of like here.
Okay.
With the goat guy. And he sees this one's going to be fast. Because I only remember really one thing from this episode. And I'm going to be so for real with you. Klein might be there.
No way.
Klein might be here during this.
See, the way I'm just imagining all these scenes that you're describing now is like you have the main action going on in the front of the scene, and then there's just like a PNG of Klein that just slides in and out.
Klein just shows up. Look, Klein's right there.
What?
Whoa!
The whole time!
He hears these people crying out for help. Because clearly, they're in over their heads.
Yeah.
Dude. He comes in. They start helping him. Asana's kind of parrying and stuff. But it's looking bad. Because there's not a lot of them. And then Kirito goes. Ha! Pulls out the dragon sword with his black sword.
Oh!
He's got dual wielding. And then he
swords.
starts fight. I'm gonna watch this episode when I go home. Unironically, I don't care. If you were a fucking teenager during this time, you would go to school the next day and you would be like, this is awesome.
Yeah, this does seem like
It's cool.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you've seen 100 anime, you've seen it 100 times. But this was my
But when it's
first
the
one.
first time.
I was like, whoa. And he starts dual wielding, and he's soloing the boss. But he's like, other times, it's like, I'm Kirito, I win. This time, it's like, man.
The guy's got hands. He's got hooves.
This guy's got hooves. And and the guy got a big sword, and the big sword comes out, and he goes, he blocks it with the two swords. And I think Klein's there, and he's picking up the guys. And Klein might not be there, but I'm just imagining in my head Klein is there.
I'd like to imagine he is.
I like Klein.
He seems like a fun guy.
You know what? Talking about it, Klein's growing on me, man. So he beats the boss. I don't know what item he got. He might have gotten an item, but because if you last hit the boss, wait, I don't think he gets an item, which is a which is a continuity error, because the last hit on the boss, you get an item. If you've watched this far, thanks for the watch time, babe.
Oh, of course.
But comment the item he gets. Does he get an item? I don't know. Because his character design is finished here.
Okay, so he finishes.
Now he just kind of rocks the two swords.
Yeah, this is like classic Kirito.
This is the Kirito you think. He almost dies. He's like at like 10 HP or like 1. He's so close. But he beats the goat guy. And I think it is Klein, because Klein's like looking at him like, buddy, are you okay? And Asuna's kind of crying at him. Like, oh my god! If he's not there, I want an edit of Klein just in shots like, Kirito, are you okay, man?
Kirito, that's crazy. Like a green screen, like live action thing. Kirito, man. That's crazy.
That's crazy, dude.
10 HP.
And then this is the vibe of like, they're gonna get together.
Yeah.
There is one thing I respect about this show, and we will get to that. All right. I think that's the end of this one.
Okay.
This is when it becomes like, okay, I get it now. Before it was like bad.
Right. Yeah.
It was good in a sense of like, this is like everyone's intro to Isekai. And then this episode hits, and you're like...
It is Isekai, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this is an Isekai.
Interesting.
It's just you don't die. He just
is in the game.
He's in the game. All right.
Interesting. That's where that came from.
I don't know if this is where it came from, but this is definitely like this was like a very big one. So now we're at episode 10. 4 away from the end of the world. I wonder what happens. You know, let's erase the boob.
Why?
All right, what's the next one? Oh, that you actually have the real black swordsman as your fucking...
Oh yeah, I guess I did,
your fucking background. You have guts.
Oh, dude, this looks like an excellent episode we have coming up here.
Another story time. I don't remember. I do remember this. Okay. Gotta remember, 13. I was 13.
Yeah.
Asuna and Kirito, I forget how it comes to be. I don't know if they're dating at this point. No, they're not. They start dating this episode.
Okay.
This is what I respect about the show. I know they keep adding women to the harem. And after this, there will be more. He is dating Asuna.
Okay.
This is the couple.
And then the harem.
It's in the show. They just come along.
Around it.
Yeah.
They're in for the ride.
Every show is like, oh, who will it be? There's the obvious one, but then who will it be, you know? It's them.
Yeah, you're pointing to the boobs. It's them.
It's these two. When did I switch?
Editor James.
This is what I respect about the show.
It's these two love bugs.
Aww.
So, I forget why they had to, but they have to go to the leader of the guild of the salamanders. And they're like, I think like Kirito was summoned by the leader. And he came, and it was like, I want you to join my guild. And he goes, no. And Kirito, and then he's like, what if we duel? And if we duel and I win, then you have to join. And if you win, you don't have to join. I think that's what it is. And then you get to go hang out with Asuna. I think that's what it was. Kirito, and I'm going to write this out. He duels this guy. Kirito lost this one.
What?
He loses this one.
No way. That's not Kirito.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy how Kirito loses this one, because this guy has a shield and a sword. Apparently, so everyone gets like a special skill that is like the best at something. Like the best at strength gets a special skill. Whatever. I forget what his special skill is. In my head, I want to say like perfect parry. Like that's his thing. Okay. I don't want to say that's what it is. But the reason he's the leader of the guild is because his health never went to yellow. He's always been in the green.
Oh, ever?
Ever. Ooh. During the game. Kirito's like, I want to be in this guild. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. My head is just going to the boobs. I don't remember this episode very well.
I mean, it was a formative time in your young life.
I'm just gonna say Kirito's upset because he's like, the last time I was at a guild, everyone died. So I don't want to be in a guild. And she's like holding his face and goes, too bad.
It sucks to be you, dude.
I think they have like a filler side quest of like, they have like a mission. And they kind of grow close on the mission.
Of course, of course.
And then they're hanging out in Asuna's apartment. I need a little Baja for this one.
Dude.
You need to meet me at the Baja. I'm Jesse Ventura. You need to meet me at the Baja. There are no regulations in the Baja. I built my house into a shoe. I'm in the Baja. I love the Baja. You don't know Governor Jesse Ventura, who was a wrestler and also in Predator?
No.
Dude, I part of me wants to kind of Google. So it's called the whole. Okay, so I'm sorry I am Googling this. I am like 4 Mountain Dews deep, and this has been over a decade.
Say it's unforgivable.
I have to rewatch. I'm good. You know what? When I get home, I'm rewatching this show. You know what? F it. If this video hits 50 views, we're doing 2. I'm having too much fun. I really want to do this again. Can we do this again?
I'm down.
Okay. Accepting Heathcliff's challenge. The guy's named Heathcliff. That's not important, but it's, if you can figure it out, then good for you.
Like the cat?
No. They're kind of evenly matched, but Heathcliff is too tanky. He's a part of the KOB. Knights of Blood. I don't know.
I thought it was like the KGB.
I was right.
About?
This is where the bodyguard poisons them, and this is where that happens. I'm sorry.
So you lied.
I forgot. Is that okay? Like, we can keep that in.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I'm so deep into this right now.
So, like, half the fun of this is, like, you getting it not entirely correct.
I'm trying to remember. Like, actively,
Exactly.
like, I hate to say it. This is, like, top 10 for me. Because it just was too formative. It came in too early. It's like if I didn't play Wind Waker the night before band camp, I would not like that game, I don't think. Okay, so Asuna and Kirito kill the bodyguard. I guess in episode 7, he doesn't die, they're just kind of suspicious and some filler shit happens.
Yeah.
I know that episode 7 doesn't affect the ending. So I'm just going to be okay with that. The bodyguard dies now. He's gone. Laughing coffin, you got the whole thing.
Okay, yeah, he's dead.
Go back to the apartment. She takes off, and he goes, Asuna, what's up? She takes off all her clothes.
All of them?
Yeah. Well, just, she's in her...
Oh, okay.
She's in her under panties. And he's like...
That's a word.
He's like, go. And she goes, Baka! And she punches him.
Wait. Why did she punch him?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Because the way you described it sounded like it was her choice to do that.
It was her choice, but his like reaction was like that.
Okay.
So here's my tip for you. And for all people who see a woman like that for the first time, don't go, I thought we were gonna eat. That's my tip, Sean's tip for the day.
So am I supposed to, like, you know,
you got
eyes pop out of my head?
I was gonna say, you ever see Tom and Jerry?
Yeah.
Oh, woo!
Tongue rolls out on the floor like a carpet.
Humming. ZXY. I can't do the I don't know it's sober.
Yeah, neither do I. CXYW.
So they kind of. And
oh, like canonically?
I don't know if it's here or later, but they will canonically.
Okay.
Okay. They kiss before that happens. When they almost die, they kiss. I respect this show for doing that so much. Because every anime seems allergic to actual relationships.
Kind of do.
This isn't a great relationship. Like, when I say that, I mean, like, it's not, like, realistic. But it happened.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't happen. I think that was kind of big for the time because everyone was like, well, obviously it's going to be like the Sylveon's going to be back and the other woman's going to be back and oh, who's Kirito? Kirito just picks her. And honestly, look at her. So pretty. She's crying with joy. So pretty.
So pretty.
So I got a little story to tell.
Okay.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. So that's from Mayday Parade or whatever.
Okay.
I don't think it's Mayday Parade. Shelby's gonna stab me. Lincoln Park? I don't know.
I could not tell you.
I couldn't either. I like Snail's House. But... Omni-Man!
Yo! Klein!
What are they talking about?
Formative year.
Right, okay. I had the Sword Art Online manga. I think the whole first season was in the manga. Because this was not a manga to start with, it was a light novel.
Right, okay.
So, I had it. When I tell you, I brought it to school. The page was, the spine was, creased. To the moment where she's like that. I brought it to Spanish class. It's a formative, you know how we went to high school together. You know how in Spanish, there was, the grate under the seat?
Yeah.
It would accidentally flop open there. And then Senorita would walk by and be like, Sean, close the book. Our school did not give a f*** about a lot of stuff.
That's crazy. I didn't know you brought the thing too.
People would take it, but I would be cool about it.
Oh, of course.
So they would take it and I would go, you ready to read a really good story? And then the guy, do you remember?
Yeah.
Was my bully, and he would take the book and he would make fun of me for having it. And I'm like, but I would never be upset about it. I'd be like, you should read it, it's really good. At the end of the year, he would pick on me about my weight, about my glasses, literally everything. End of the year, he rolls around and he goes, hey man, I just want to tell you, I was really uncool and I was really mean. I'm sorry I kept taking your comic book, and I hope we can be friends. And you know what I go? I go yeah, man. He moved away. I think that's why he did it. And I go, and I'm like, at the end I went you ever read the book? He goes, nah, that book's bad. And I'm like, I literally looked at him, I went, it's not for everybody. Fair. And that experience, Sword Art Online, I honestly, probably more than Dragon Ball, probably more than My Hero, is just a show that's is the cringiest thing I will forever adore. And I will hate on it forever, but there will be points where I'm like, this first season is pure methamphetamine magic to me. And I was just impressed, because I'm I didn't think that, I always thought because I used to watch a lot of sitcoms. Even in sitcoms, people don't get together. It's a season finale to get together. No, they just get together, and then the next 2 to 3 episodes are them together.
Because it seems like most shows go for the will they, won't they the entire time. Season finale rolls around.
Yeah, and then they will
they're
or
together.
Won't. Yeah.
And then after that, it's well, I don't know what to do with them. Now that they're in a relationship. They break up. And now that's drama.
Episode 11, episode 12. Oh, this isn't a good one.
I was going to say,
oh, I'm drunk. I just moved and I was like, whoa!
The world waved.
Fish.
I'm intrigued.
So,
you got me here.
From what I remember from these 2 episodes. Oh, wait.
You've hooked me.
Fish and Kids.
Okay, never mind. Now I'm just confused.
But are you hooked?
I am hooked.
Let me ask you a question before I say this. If I asked you to watch it, would what I said so far be interesting enough to watch watch episode 1, watch the episode with Santa, watch the episode with the dual wielding, and watch everything after he starts dual wielding?
I don't know if I want to say that. I don't know if I want to confirm that.
You can't look. You can say give me a percentage. Is it a passing grade?
Yes.
Okay.
I should wait. You know what? If this hits, no, we'll do a light goal. If this
not a light goal.
It'll be a light goal because this one will take a lot out of me if we actually hit it. If we hit 30 likes, 30 thumbs up.
You'll watch it.
I'll watch the show.
You have to watch up to the point where I have described. I have to describe it to you before you watch it.
Exactly. Yes.
All right. Let me just say this. I hate how realistic we are with our like goals.
I was gonna say, I was thinking, let's go.
10,000 likes!
Let's get 10,000 likes! I'll never have to do it.
So I forgot to mention something. They're married now. And then they get married. They're married. They're a couple. This continues. They're just married now.
Oh, okay. A bit fast. Okay. Alright, they're married. Got it. Well, unlocked.
So since they're married, they go to Heathcliff, the guy he lost to, and they're like, we want to go on our honeymoon. And he's like, man, honeymoon in a death game? Are you sure? So, yes.
We can go kill boars together on the first floor.
He was like, we're going to the 22nd floor. I bought a cabin. Because they're like high-level raiders. They have like so much gold, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So they get a cabin, and I'm going to move around the timeline a little bit. But I think it starts with them this is my favorite episode. The other ones were the most influential. This one was my favorite because it is strictly slice of life. They are fishing, and Kirito joins a fishing competition, and he reels in a fish the size of a small house. And there's this old guy who's really into fishing, who I don't know if he's an NPC or not, but he just has a hat and he's balding and he's fishing. They kind of like are laying in bed, and they're like, oh my god. I think Kirito's asleep, and the girl's looking at her. And he's like, and she goes, oh my god, wait. Am I older than him? She's like 17. He's like 16 or like 15 and a half. They're like, it's a high school relationship.
Yeah.
It's fine. They go to sleep, and I think they wake up. And there's this little girl.
No way.
And there's this little girl.
No.
There's this
way.
little girl in their house. And Kirito's like, who the f*** is this? And Asuna's like, what? And they're trying to figure out who's this little girl. The little girl doesn't remember anything. I don't remember when it comes up, but her name is Yui. So Yui is like, they're trying to find Yui's parents. They can't find Yui's parents. They're kind of worried, they're like, are Yui's parents dead? Or are Yui's parents just not in the game? Like, did she just play the game?
Yeah.
And like,
you think she might have figured that out.
But she does not remember
anything. That's true.
She remembers nothing. So they go to like an earlier floor. They meet this woman, absolute smoke show, who she runs an orphanage for the kids who played the game without parents.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like, could you imagine being the woman who just wanted to play Sword Art Online and now you run an orphanage?
Oh, that would kind of suck.
Like, dog.
Man, I played this game to get away from reality for a little bit.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't believe there's sexual assault in the first season, and I like that. Except for, like, when Sylveon got, like, grabbed by that plant.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that.
The boys do not support sexual assault.
I'm drunk saying that, so you know it's real.
Exactly. The sponsors will be banging down our doors.
Oh my god. If you sexually assault somebody, you. And just put, like, confetti and be like, heroes. So they're trying to find out who this girl is. I forget kind of why they do this, but they're on a floor and there's, like, a secret boss on this floor. And they find the secret boss. Oh, no. The smoke show's husband is, like, in this floor, and she's like, I'll watch the f***ing kid, just help my husband. and Kirito and Asuna are like, all right, I guess we'll go help the husband.
Yeah.
It's the Grim Reaper. This boss is the Grim
Oh,
Reaper.
I thought you meant the husband.
It's crazy. This dude is terrifying looking.
Okay.
And they're trying to fight it. But it's like how in like Xenoblade Chronicles, how on the first floor there's an endgame boss.
Yeah.
It's that. And they're strong. It's not the end game yet. They're not that strong. They're about to die. So Yui then starts to fly up and blocks the shot. Yui is a program. She's not real. She is the mental health support like AI. But the AI went crazy because it's a death game and everyone needed mental health support every time. Like it was like oh what? And then she kind of gained sentience. So there's kind of sentient AI. It's the future in 2013. I think it was like 2021.
Okay, they weren't far off then.
No, they weren't. That's kind of that is weird.
Yeah, they're actually pretty spot on then. Check this real quick.
So I'll just call her Chat.
Oh, we're at 10%.
Chat GPT. All right. Daddy wanty drinky.
Daddy want drinky.
I'm daddy. You ever think of that?
No.
I'll do another live water. What's the bit? Bloody Mary, full of vodka.
I don't know if the...
Where was I?
Fishing Kids.
Okay. She's not real. The show tries to make the argument of like, well, she thinks so she's real. She thinks therefore she is.
Right.
If I was a program, I would make myself a 5-year-old. That'd be a hot take.
Hot take.
No. Oh, yeah, okay. So she beats the boss and saves Kirito and Asuna.
Mm-hmm.
But Kirito and Asuna... No, it's like the system now realizes she's a rogue AI. And it's like, you can't have this unbeatable guy running around not letting the people die.
Mm-hmm.
So the system is trying to delete her. The Kirito does something so stupid. This is the dumbest part of the show. The console for the whole game is open. That's how she got the console is open.
Okay.
That means they can code anything they want.
Okay.
I'm going to say that again. They can code anything they want. It's open. The console is open. C++ is open. JavaScript is working. You can see the code. He runs up and he starts coding like a maniac.
Okay.
Like Jake on 2 Red Bulls. And he brings her back, but she's an item. And she's a little teardrop. And she's a necklace, and he gives her to Asuna. If you have the ability to do anything, why not make log out button? What are we doing? You don't know. She's not real. Excuse me. God, that's actually good. I hate that Livewire. Livewire's good. So Asuna's crying.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Kirito's like, my daughter. They're like, it's my daughter now. She ate spicy food with me. They ate spicy food. They ate spicy sandwiches, by the way.
Oh.
They ate spicy food.
Was it with this girl and bread?
It's all carbs with Asuna, babe. It's all carbs. God, I think that's how it ends.
They eat sandwiches?
No, the daughter's a necklace.
Oh.
And she doesn't show up. And she's just a necklace. All her code is in a necklace.
Dang. They really could have just programmed the log out button.
Yeah. Is there more to this one? I don't remember this one. I don't remember this one at all.
Sean, this one seems kind of pivotal.
Hold on. It's like the preamble to the big episode.
Okay.
I remember the big episode. No, don't just Google depths of hell normally. Oh, this is the fish episode. This is the fish episode. And then they get cut short and they get called in to do a raid boss. That's what happened.
Okay.
So this episode, I kind of mixed up. So I already talked about this.
Yeah, so this should be kids and fish.
Yeah.
Then okay.
So kids is first and then fish. I flipped them, and actually, they're all like that. Oh, 13 is as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they get called in and they have a raid boss. I've explained it all, I believe, to the best of my ability. Guy with the fish. Asuna gets a piggyback ride. They have sex. The kid comes in. They definitely have sex. They don't show it, but they definitely have sex.
Okay.
It's healthy, okay? Don't be a prude. Have some live wire.
Whoa!
Have your mom drive us home, and I'll give you a Baja Blast.
No way.
I'm going to the Baja. Yeah, no, that is... I didn't realize that this was like 3 episodes.
Okay.
Episode... Yeah. Asuna's in like a burqa.
Is there a picture?
No.
What the heck is this?
This is the end of the world. So
It's
I'm gonna
finally
put
time.
14. This
Oh, wait, I
is the
think
bad one.
I think the good one fell.
The good one did.
I'm being helpful.
Yeah, you are. You're cute too.
Thanks, man. It's Asuna.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, get rid of ChatGPT. She is dead. Kirito lost. Done. Are you drawing Asuna?
Yeah.
Oh my god. She's sad.
There she is.
So they're at this point. They're at the 75th floor.
Oh, I just realized you wrote dumb.
Yeah.
At the top there. Okay. Oh, 75th.
They're
Okay.
at the 75th floor. I wrote dumb for a very specific reason. This is the end of the first arc. And it ends in a way. So, this is a big one. So I might take a minute to describe it.
Okay.
They're fighting the boss. The final boss.
Of floor 75.
Of 75, yeah.
Okay.
And it is a skeleton centipede.
Okay.
You have to come up with 100 unique bosses.
Some are gonna slip.
Some
through
are
the
gonna
cracks.
slip
That's
through
okay.
cracks. Wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. We promised you something.
Oh no, you're right.
You're right.
You're right. I almost forgot myself, even though we just discussed it.
I'm so. We're having a Baja.
Woo!
We're going to the Baja. I love the Baja.
I like how we're making a big deal out of this. You already had a Baja, dude.
I'm 6 deep, dude.
60. What's the alcohol content? On these?
5%.
Okay, that's not terrible.
I'm not gonna drink for like another month.
It'll be a while before the next one, ladies and gentlemen.
If it does well, I'll do it next week. I will become an alcoholic if it gets 10K views. Write it down.
10K views.
10K, I will become an alcoholic. I have such low standards. You're so good at spelling.
Thank you.
All right, so the centipede, people are dying. It's a very, very hard boss. Obviously, teleport crystals don't work.
Yep.
But all of the best players. So it's not just. It's like everybody.
Okay. The whole
So
game.
when they're going to a boss, Klein is there. Everyone's there. Sylveon's there. I don't think Sinon is there. Or Sinon is not a character you know yet. She's a cat girl that uses guns. I will tell you that all later.
That's not.
I
That's
know.
not Sword Art. What is this?
It gets weird. It gets weird. I told you that they use planes, so you know it gets weird.
Oh yeah.
You know what would have been cool? I'll tell you this before I tell you the actual ending of this art. If they found a way to mod Sword Art, and that's how they start to beat it.
That'd be really cool.
That would be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Anyway,
I'm assuming
everyone who can fight is there, and they beat it, and they're all sitting there. Heathcliff is there. Kirito is there. Asuna is there. Tiffany is there. I don't remember his real name.
Nice.
Klein is there. And then Kirito's looking at Heathcliff.
Bless you.
And he's like gaining a theory about this guy. And he's been kind of like sizing him up ever since he lost. He goes, this is Sword Art Online, baby. Kirito doesn't lose.
I was going to say, that kind of surprised me.
And he goes, it's like Asuna's right behind him, and he just kind of goes, screw it. Runs up, stabs Heathcliff.
What the?
And the game blocks it. The
No
game
way.
The game blocks it, like it did with Yui. How Yui is like an AI.
Yeah.
Heathcliff is Akihiko Kaiba, the creator.
He's Goop.
He's the Goop guy.
No!
He's the creator of the game.
No way.
I was like, 13-year-old Sean, this deserves a Baja. Blew my mind. Oh my god, that just tastes like Baja Blast now. I am okay to drive. Here are my keys.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Don't drive drunk!
put me in a car.
Don't do it! You will crash.
That would be pretty bad.
Don't do that. Then we'll lose a subscriber. We're already so low.
We can't be losing likes, man.
And then everyone's like, what the fuck? And Kirito goes, there's one rule about gaming. Everyone knows it's boring as to watch someone play an MMORPG. Not like there's hundreds of thousands of YouTubers whose whole job is to play World of Warcraft.
See, I was going to say, like, oh, it was a while ago. But no, that was like, what, 2013?
2012.
2012?
World of Warcraft was out in like 2005,
Yeah,
I
I
would
think
say.
the scene had kind of started at that point.
Oh yeah. I want to play an MMORPG, but I'm afraid that it's gonna have to be Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking if I ever end up in one.
If you do it, I do it.
Oh, man.
I'll
that's
make it.
scary.
I'm gonna just do Kirito. So they're freaking out, and everyone's like, and Kirito's like, I couldn't lose. You had the system help you.
Who do you think I am?
I'm the main character. I'm the protagonist. I can't lose. And he's like, man, you're a fart smeller. Smart feller, you know what I mean? And he's like, all right. It's either Kirito or Akihiko Kaiba is like, I'll make you a deal. Let's duel again. If you win, you can kill me. If I win, the game ends now. And Akihiko Kaiba is kind of like, or either one of them is like, yeah, I'll take that deal. That's a great deal. But Kirito's like, you can't have the system help you because then there's no point because you just win.
Yeah,
And he goes, okay.
That's never a good sign, though. When they say, okay, yeah, sure.
And then he goes, right before they start to fight, everyone's paralyzed. Because he just has the system, he goes, everyone's paralyzed, so no one can help you. Everyone, and Asuna's like, no! And Kirito goes, you gotta make it so Asuna can't kill herself if I lose. Which is
bold assumption,
which
dude.
is crazy.
What the heck?
In the bridge, it's like, yeah, okay, buddy.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I wouldn't kill myself. But in the bridge, he's like, I need to know that my love, Asuna, won't kill herself. And then they fight. And it's a cool fight. It's a really cool fight.
Well, I'm sure.
And Heathcliff wins.
No way.
But, no, actually, I skipped something. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
It's fine. Kirito's on his last health, and Heathcliff goes to attack him. And Asuna jumps in front of the attack. She stops she's not paralyzed anymore. That deserves a Baja. She dies.
Asuna dies?
Asuna dies.
That can't be. She's in all the material.
I don't know, maybe just keep listening to shut the f*** up and let me listen.
I'm reacting.
Kirito, like, before she does that, like, goes for the dragon sword, stabs him on the shield, because he has a big shield, and the dragon sword breaks It breaks. The dragon sword breaks.
That's crazy.
Asuna jumps in front of him, and she dies. But she drops her sword, her rapier, and he picks up the rapier. But his wife is dead. So it is just him kind of going, this is real. Very weak, limp. And you can see Kaiba go like, and he stabs him through the heart. I was watching this on my Galaxy S4, and I was like, what? Kirito dies? Asuna dies? And then he goes like, in my head, this is now a Sean Cannon thing. He goes, I'm just better at games. And Kirito goes, the f you say? Grabs Asuna's sword and stabs him through the heart before he, dissipates. Like in that one episode that we learned that's how you get a couple of seconds before you die. And then you...
Yeah, because then you can use the seed, too. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Look at this.
So Kirito Kaiba, he technically wins. So, Kirito wakes up outside of Aincrad, which is the castle. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He wakes up and he's sitting and he's walking on air. And he's sitting. And I unironically think this is a beautiful shot. I think it's pretty. I think this is what made me fall in love with sunsets. I think if anything has a sunset or a sunrise, anything that has like that yellow kind of vibe to it is beautiful. When I tell you, he's like sitting and he looks over and Asuna's there. Oh my god. Oh. I was crying. I'm not lying. I was like, oh my god, Asuna's back! And they're like, and they hug, and then they kiss, and then they look. And the actual guy, Akihiko Kaiba, comes down, and he goes like, hello, fellow gamers! And they're like not even mad at this point. They're like, hi? And it's like meeting an angry god for the first time in years. I think this whole experience was like 2 years. And
really?
It was a long time.
Okay.
And they're like, hi. And he goes like, you beat the game. It's over. You did it. And they see Aincrad's getting destroyed. And he goes like, you got a reward. And what was it? It was the equivalent of the Minecraft seed to Aincrad. He gives them the world of Aincrad. And he's like, and it's like an egg. And it looks like an egg. And he goes like, here you go. And they're like, thank? No, I'm not going to say you. What do you mean? I don't want this.
I was going to say, like, hot take.
Why would you want that?
If I was in hell for 2 years, I don't think it's like Satan comes up to me. He's like, hey, here's your reward for escaping. You can revisit hell anytime you want. Great. Thanks.
That is where they fell in love. That's what I think that's kind of where that was going. And then the question that pissed off everyone. This is why it's dumb. The ending.
I was wondering about that.
The ending was okay. This is why it's dumb. Kirito asked the obvious question. Why?
Yeah, I've been wondering that myself.
Why do you think? What is the response given to that? Why do you think he did all this? I will tell you the real reason, and then I will tell you the abridged reason, which is a better reason, and it's not even a good reason.
Okay. So why would someone do it?
Mm-hmm.
I could see him being like the crazy scientist type, where he's like, dude, we gotta test human behavior in like intense, extreme situations. Mm-hmm. So we're just gonna force these people to do it, see how they react.
Okay.
It's not that, is it?
Is that your answer?
Yeah, I guess so.
His response was, I don't know. He said, I don't know.
Dude, do we ever
what the f*** you mean I don't know?
Dude, like, there's gotta be like some thought process behind that.
He's like, you know what? I don't even remember myself.
It's been 2 years, man!
You know! And it's the most important thing you've ever done!
Like, it would be one thing if they were in the game for, like, hundreds of years. It's like, I don't even remember why I did this in the first place. That might be something. It's been 2 years, man. Mm-hmm. You don't remember? Mm-hmm. Do you ever find out?
No.
What?
You don't know. And then Kaiba's like, I feel like he's like, I see a lot of me and you, Kirito. And then he just kind of like floats away. He's like, my people need me. I think he's dead. And this is like a scan of his brain in the game.
Okay.
Because so what happened was 2,000 players died. And he was like, they need help. I'm going to go down as an invincible player and help them as the leader of this guild. So he wasn't in the game until after they beat the first floor when 2,000 players died.
Okay.
It's not supposed to make sense. It's a bad anime.
Yeah.
It's good,
okay.
though.
Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because, like, the first question that I had when this happened, when I saw Goop in my mind's eye appear from the heavens, say, hey, guys, you're, like, trapped in here. The first thought I had was, why are we doing this?
He doesn't know. He does not know. We're also ending it at the end of this arc, so it's this, and then we're going to talk about one other thing, and then we're done. Because this got way longer so fast.
Yeah. We'd be here probably like 10 hours for the full thing.
And with not even allyization, dude. I haven't even seen it. I gotta watch that now.
Now
I'm excited to watch that. You don't understand what kind of grip this has on me. This is the best it gets.
This is like the siren's call. This is your siren's call. You have to put wax in your ears to try to resist it.
I love the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Then they see the castle's crumbling down. Aincrad is crumbling down. Asuna and Kirito hug. They kiss. He fades to white. Kirito wakes up. He takes the helmet off. He's got an IV. He's crazy skinny.
Yeah, that
And
would
he
do it.
walks out. He walks out of the hospital. And that's how that arc ends. Now, you might be thinking, there are 25 floors left.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that. Seems weird to do this on
That's
75.
the game. The first game.
Oh, the
is
video game. Okay.
The first game, which was on the Vita, is an alternate universe where they kept going.
Okay, that's kind of cool, though.
It's not a great game. It's like it's an MMORPG single player. It's fine for a Vita game. When I'm embarrassed to say, and I was talking about this about the break. I bought a Vita exclusively for this game. When I tell you this series had a stranglehold on me, and here's the funny thing. I can't tell you everything.
Okay.
But if you remember, you have to remind me the next time we do this for the next arc. There are scenes you can romance any character, any female character, except Klein. You can't romance Klein. I wish you could romance Klein. That would make a 10 out of 10.
No, that'd be a 10 out of 10 experience, right?
You can romance any character. Now, what's the problem with that? He's married.
Okay.
He's married.
So he's still married.
He's married in this game, but he can romance anybody. You can romance, and then there's a cutscene with. This is what I needed to show you. I remember now. I was like, I gotta show you this.
Oh no.
There's a cutscene of of the person you romanced in a bed naked, but they have the covers on. You know, like sitcom level, like Penny's naked from Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, like someone's walking in and it's like, whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could, any romance. Anyone. Any girl in the show.
No.
You can romance anyone. And I was like...
Wait.
14-year-old. I was 14. I was like... That's it. That's the money. It was like $150 when I bought the Vita. And you know what? I never got to that point because the game was so mid.
Oh my God.
I beat Borderlands 2 for the first time on the Vita, and I also played Persona 4 Golden. That is how Sword Art Online ends.
So do you know how the game ends when they get to the...
They get to the Ruby Castle. Let me just... I don't 100% know. I will Google SAO first game and boss. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's her.
It's like a Digimon.
So, yeah. I won't spoil it because I guess we're going to wait to talk about the movie. but the end boss appears in the movie.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
You will not remember that. So I'm okay with telling you. So that is Sword Art Online. Give me the marker.
That's the bad one.
Because you, dude.
I was holding on to it so we didn't have this issue.
I've decided now. Part 1. We're doing the whole series, baby. I do not care. It could get 7 views.
Ignore that like goal, or that view goal. That doesn't matter anymore.
If it gets 10 views, I'm doing another one. I loved doing this.
This was fun.
I loved it.
The 30 still stands, everyone.
He does not want to watch
I do not.
show.
I'm not.
But if it's 30, you're watching it.
Yeah.
At least the first arc.
I'll watch. Yeah.
And then you know what? Follow him on Letterboxd, and you will review every episode.
Every episode? They don't have the episodes individually on there.
Fine, the first arc.
Okay.
And then you review it again when we get to the second.
I can do that.
So, now that we've hit the end of our little journey, which I'm going to say was about 2 hours, what did you think? Tell me what you think of the show. Give me your thoughts. Give me your feelings. I've been talking a lot.
Yeah.
You go. You want a little Baja?
I'll take a sip of Baja.
It's actually not terrible,
I'm
but
safe to
I'm
drive.
also f***ing him. Don't drink and drive. He's had 2 sips. He's good to drive.
Yep.
We should have gotten Kira's breathalyzer.
We should have.
And then we're like, he's good. We're good. We're all good. I know it's like extra, but it's cool to show that you're being safe.
Exactly.
It's cool to be safe. This is why I'm not driving. Here's a little PSA. If you've gotten this far, you're watching till the end.
I was gonna say we could talk about anything now at this point.
Don't drink and drive. When we get to later, sexual assault is not cool. And I know that like it's to show that it happens is okay in ways that are respectful. It is not respectful later.
Yeah, there's certain ways to.
There are certain ways to do it. It's not cool to do that. But I watched this when I was 13.
Yeah, it's like.
So I'm sorry. The creator literally said, "I'm sorry for making so many of these scenes, and I won't do it again." After like the 3rd or 4th one. I also don't like the Goblin Slayer scene.
Oh yeah,
that's gross. I think that's very gross.
Yeah, the Goblin Slayer scene kind of goes.
But the thing is,
really insane.
But the thing is, like Goblin Slayer, I think is good after that.
See, I've heard that it kind of isn't after that.
I've seen the abridged. I watched abridged, man. Like the abridged version was good. And he just goes, Goblin! Okay. So I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Oh, it's fine.
Go ahead. It's a lot.
I know, I'm trying to like condense it all down, but I'll start with an anecdote. I feel like I was just like a hop, skip, and a jump away from also watching this show. Because, Sean, you're like only a few months older than I am.
Were you born 2001?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like 4 months younger.
Exactly. So I'm like, I was in the demographic for this. And I was...
Except you weren't Japanese.
You know what I mean.
Hold on, really quick. I want to show you exactly what I did. Oh, that's full. For this video. And there was a pre-game one in the trash. So there's 6. Or maybe 7.
Yeah, I think you... Did you put one in there?
I drank a lot for this one.
You did.
I'm happy. I'm just going to have to DoorDash later in the morning. That's fine.
Oh, no.
That's fine. Go on, James.
Right. So, I was a hop, skip, and a jump away from this.
Mm-hmm.
But, luckily, God must have been looking down on me or something that day. Because I ended up watching Cowboy Bebop.
That is such a better
that was
experience you must have had.
Cowboy Bebop was my formative experience.
See, because, okay, do you have 1 or 3? Because I have a 3 in my head that are, like, formative. That were the first 3 I've ever watched. Which was Full Metal Alchemist, and when I say Full Metal, I say both. Because I watched them one after the other in a row. Like, I did not stop. And that's my favorite show of all time ever. It beats Breaking Bad, it beats everything. After that, I was in the library and censored this name or cut it out. Oh, I forgot the name.
Well, that makes my job easy.
Makes it a lot easier. I want you to know though. He was in your grade.
Oh.
What's her name? I was friends with, and you can cut this out. I'm sorry I'm talking about it. I want you to know.
Okay.
And me were friends for like a year. And then we kind of grew apart when she was in high school and I was in 8th grade.
So that's quite the eclectic group right there.
I don't know why. We would hang out in the library all the time because we had study hall at the same time.
Mm.
She told me, I told her, you need to watch Full Metal Alchemist. And she's like, I've been watching this show called Sword Art Online. And I was like, really? Is it good?
No.
And she goes, yeah, it's really good. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll watch it. Girl told me to watch it. Like, look, listen. Here's the thing. I feel like I'm a strong guy. I'm a big guy. If any woman from my age to 90 tells me to do something, I'm doing it. Like, I'm say what you will. I'm just gonna do it. And I fell in love with it. And I went to Frankenmuth, Michigan. You don't have to censor that. I went to Frankenmuth, Michigan. And I was in a place called the Bavarian Inn. And that is the cheaper version if you don't want to go to Zender's. This is going to be such a very specific... There might be people who know this. I was sleeping on a cot because there was my family. 5 of us were in a room with 2 beds. But you could call up a cot. And I remember Aniplex, I think that's the company, or Funimation, had the Full Metal Alchemist dubbed episode. The first 5 episodes of the dub is on. I swear this is Has It End. I'm sorry that I'm rambling.
Oh no, it's fine.
Okay, the dub is the first 5 episodes are on YouTube.
Okay,
and I would watch that over and over.
I
and
remember
over again.
they used to do that.
Yeah, and then I remembered Sword Art Online, but I was like, how do I watch that? It was better back in 2013. I know that everyone says that ever, and like kids who were born now are like, dude, 2030 sucks.
Yeah.
Things were better back in 2023. Kiss Anime. I went to Kiss Anime.
Oh.
That was magic.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was everything you've ever wanted ever of all time. It was just every anime you've ever wanted. But and then I was like, yeah, I'll watch it on the cot at Frankenmuth, Michigan, which is my favorite place in the world. I watched the whole thing in one sitting.
You watched the entirety?
I was sitting, because it was night. I started at 8. I don't remember when I ended. I want to think 1 or 2. And I went to sleep. I watched this all in one sitting.
That's crazy. That's like a...
No, you don't understand. There was something missing in my life. And I was like, oh, I found out. Boobs, girls, f***ing video games, cool black jackets. This is what I want. This had such an effect on me. If you made it this far into the video, you've earned this story.
Is this the glove
This
story?
is the glove story.
You foreshadowed this.
I foreshadowed this. I've told my girlfriend this, and she almost didn't date me because of it.
That is tragic.
I don't know if that's true, but in my head, I'm like, she had second thoughts. God, that's good. What did you think?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. Next function. I might get these again.
Yeah, bring those back.
Sponsor us, Mountain Dew. Honest to God, I thought these would be way worse.
Yeah, the only one that you grimaced at was the
actual... No, like, this I don't like. All of the other special flavors were fun. Like, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I could rock with that.
Yeah.
It's not like a seltzer where it's like, I feel like a White Claw has like a kind of an interesting taste that's like, it's not a soda. This is a soda.
Mm.
And it has 0 sugar, which this isn't healthy, but it's like, it's nice that you're not having sugar.
Yeah.
So with our school, I'm assuming a lot of schools, if you got to school early, you would go to a certain place. Maybe it's your homeroom. I don't know where. But for our school, it was the cafeteria. You would walk into the cafeteria, you would sit at a table, and you would wait for the first bell. Right?
Yep.
Okay. So, there would also have to be teachers there watching you. Now, you might be thinking, how the hell does this relate to Sword Art Online? in a really sad way. So I go to school, and I'm like, I got a crush on this girl. And I was like, I need to impress her.
No. No, Sean.
I was saved. So, I'm like, my mom bought me these gloves that are like, they were wool. And they were regular gloves, and then there were fingerless gloves over the regular gloves. And they gave them like a texture, and they were really cool. And I was like, what if I just didn't wear the regular gloves and just wore the fingerless gloves? Then I could like, Kirito wore fingerless gloves. He has so many women.
And he never lost.
And he never lost. Well, he lost once, but he cheated.
But he cheated. Exactly.
He cheated. I can't wait to tell you more about this show. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I am having such a good time.
Excellent.
So, I go to school. It's the preschool. It's not preschool. It's like the pre-going to class.
Yeah.
I remember my first class was history, and the girl I had a crush on was in history. I was sitting there, and I had my fingerless gloves on. Someone who, if you watch the streams, which you should watch this, if you're watching this far, watch the streams, man. It's like a good time. Like we have a really good time.
The Left 4 Dead stream that we did.
That was good.
That was a funny one.
We're doing less streams, but better streams.
Yeah, I think
which
so.
is way cooler. And James just came up with a fun idea, so watch out for that.
Yeah.
So Dalton was like, because I would always sit with Dalton, which you would know if you were in the streams, and he's like, what's this?
He's not Lad.
He's not Lad on YouTube. Subscribe to Not Lad.
Indeed.
So he's like, what's this? I go, nothing, just trying something new. He goes, it's 50 degrees. Do you need gloves? And I'm like, I'm fine. He goes, okay. I think it's okay to say this teacher's name. If you decide not.
Oh, I'll probably still censor it.
Okay. Mr. He's sitting at that table above everybody on the stage. And he goes, McVicker, which is my last name. Come here. I go, yes. I won't say the name anymore so you don't have to do anything. And I go, oh, yes. And he goes, what's this? I go, oh, these? These are my fingerless gloves. And he goes, yeah, I saw that. Are you cold? I go, no, they don't even help with heat. I just think they look really cool. And he goes, against the rule book, take them off. And I go, really? And he goes like, I'm sorry, it's the rules. And I go, and I was a sucker for the rules. I only got like one detention in my life, and that's because my phone went off in math class. Don't even f***ing get me started about that. And then he's like, it's the rules. Take them off. And I go, all right. I take them off. Years later, when I'm a senior in this school, he comes up to me and he goes like, do you remember this? I go, yeah. And he goes like, I f***ing saved you. And I go, why? And he goes like, this girl, who was the girl I just told you,
yeah,
was like laughing at you walking in. And I go, what? And he goes, yeah. And I told you to take them off because I liked you. And I went, and I go, Mr. So-and-so, I don't think I can thank anyone more than I can thank you right now. That was the nicest thing. And he goes like, okay. And then that's that story. Can you imagine if I asked that girl out?
Dude,
with the fingerless gloves? I was in all black. I was Kirito. And this is why I think you should let kids be cringe. It is a formative experience.
Yeah.
It is important. They just need people to guide them. That's why media is important. Because just, it affects you and, it affected me very hard. This show affected me very hard. But then I realized, I am not a fake Japanese student in a video game. I am in Ohio.
A far cry.
A far cry from Japan. I go to Sheetz. At the time, Circle K. If you know Circle K, you're a real one. Also, this is the closest we're getting to a podcast.
Yeah, pretty much at this point.
This is the podcast. It's not a podcast, but I don't blame you if you, go to sleep to this video.
We prefer it.
We prefer it, yeah.
Because
And then you can autoplay. All right, I'm sorry I took over it again.
That's fine.
So keep going.
Right. First, I do want to say your story with someone telling you to watch this. Once again, reality is poetry. That's how I started watching Cowboy Bebop.
It's like symmetry.
It's
It rhymes. No, it's like poetry.
It's like poetry.
It rhymes.
It was after our first night, or our first band night, and I think I was in 7th or 8th grade. So
I was definitely in the band.
So you were there. I don't think we
Yeah.
were friends yet, though. Like actually talking.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, we were friends from D&D.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's kind of weird.
Go on.
And it was, here's the name.
Fucking course it was him.
And it wasn't even directed at me. I was a nobody.
You just heard it.
I heard him talking to our band director about it.
Mr. So-and-so.
Mr. So-and-so, and he's like, you gotta watch
Yep.
Cowboy Bebop. It's like the greatest show of all time. And young James was like,
I think I've heard him talk about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
You might have heard it, actually.
Cowboy Bebop. I still haven't finished it. You know
It's one
what?
of my favorites.
Before I rewatched Sword Art, because this whole video made me like love it again. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna do it with Cowboy Bebop. I gotta watch it with Shelby.
Yeah.
The only problem she has is we keep watching the first episode with the fucking drugs,
Oh, yeah.
and she goes like, "It's boring." I go like, "It's because we keep watching the first thing. We need to get to the part where they're all like they stop introducing characters, and it's like these are the
At
characters."
that point.
You know what I mean? How many
Yeah.
episodes is it? 24?
It's 26 episodes total.
Yeah, that's easy.
It's easy.
We started watching Dress Up Darling last night. Have you
so-
seen it?
No, I haven't.
You gotta watch it on your phone, not with your parents. No.
Dude, that's how I consume any media.
When I was
nowadays.
talking, when you put in the Discord, we gotta watch Dawn to Dawn. Like, gotta go to watch Dawn to Dawn.
Oh yeah,
Put that on your phone, man.
yeah. I'll do it in the privacy of my own office.
Okay, go on. Sorry.
Right.
Keep going.
No problem. So that was my formative experience of someone older than me saying, "You gotta watch this," and it wasn't even at me. And then that was my altering thing. But
Yep.
back to actually this.
Sword Art Online.
There is a timeline where young James watches this instead of Cowboy Bebop.
You
I-
would become a very different person.
I would be a very different person. Just like how if the teacher who told you to not wear the fingerless gloves didn't do that.
I was dating someone. That time, I was ready to leave that person and ask this girl out because I was like, she cheated on me.
Like, that's kind of.
I'm not gonna cheat on her. I'm not, but I'm gonna leave her and then I'm gonna go to geometry. This was, oh my god, this was over like 10. No, it couldn't have been. This had to have been like 2017.
No, it's almost.
Because I graduated 2019.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So
okay.
I was 8th grade.
I was gonna say this seems like 8th grade activities.
This was 8th grade. This was over 10 years ago. This was 2014.
Dang, dude.
I've grown as a person.
And to think.
I've had 2 whole girlfriends. Is that sad how I judge time? Yeah, I got the good one now and the bad one before.
So guys, it worked out.
I won't say bad. I'll say bad. I don't want to be but I'll say bad. I'm drunk.
But no, this, because I know one of my formative ones,
What?
and it's a very bizarre formative one
Hmm.
because I only got to watch like the first 5 episodes of it.
Yeah.
Soul Eater. Where they-
Really?
yeah, where they go to the school.
The
Hunt
f***ing
the souls.
Spencer's Hot Topic show.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was that kind of vibe where it's
Okay.
like cool people doing cool things in like a borderline video game-ish setting. That one was more fantasy. But it's like, oh, you gotta get 99 souls to feed to your human weapon.
Can I tell you
They
this
can go.
just really quick? It gets so much weirder. Like, really weird.
That's crazy.
And if you're wondering why I keep playing with my penis, I have to pee so bad.
Dude, you could go pee.
I'm gonna go pee really quick.
Like, you could have gone pee.
No, I didn't want to. Keep talking. I gotta pee. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, I don't necessarily have to keep talking because it's a video. Okay, I'll keep talking. This is a wild experience. Getting to finally learn of Sword Art Online through this. I'll hold off now because obviously I want Sean to hear some of this, but also he is rather drunk, and we keep getting very off topic.
I cut myself on the like sconce
What?
thing.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. No mark.
Okay.
It just hurt like a. All right. What'd you say?
Yes. Like I said, very, very close to slipping into this. I'm very curious to see what type of person I would have become had I watched this instead.
So you
Oh,
got
the Soul Leader, right.
Yeah.
The reason I only watched 5 episodes of it was because I didn't know what Kiss Anime was, and I also didn't know what, like, how to find anything, or had Netflix. I don't even know if Netflix was a big thing back then. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
2013?
I think it might have been, like, 2012. When I...
God, no. That was DVDs, baby. Or no,
Yeah.
Blu-rays.
Blu-rays, yeah, and I was like, there's no way. There's no way I'm bringing this up to anyone.
Maybe there was a Funimation out.
Maybe. I wouldn't have been able to use it because I didn't.
Okay, I want to say 2012, 2013 was like House of Cards. Kind of like, maybe like a couple years before House of Cards where it was like, Netflix didn't even have originals.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they did yet.
This is weird how we're talking about it like it's ancient history and it feels like yesterday.
It
See, that's
is.
what this is to me. Like, if I talk about this, you are no longer talking to college graduate, soon-to-be grad school student Sean. This is 10th grade Sean. And
Even
the reason...
that, I think, like 8th grade.
8th grade Sean. The reason I like it so much is not because of the quality of the work. It's when I saw it. That's just how important it is. I feel like Cowboy Bebop is a better show.
Oh, definitely.
But in your head, I don't think Cowboy Bebop will beat Sword. In my head, Cowboy Bebop won't beat Sword Online, and it has nothing to do with quality and all to do with, like, this is the second thing I've ever seen. I don't count Spice and Wolf. I've seen one episode, and I was like, this is porn.
That's insane for even 12-year-old Sean to
No,
do that.
I clocked it. I was like, I know why you're selling this. This had at least a story, you know? I get passionate about this show, and it has all the flaws. Name a flaw. It's probably in here.
Yeah.
But I really like it. I don't know why. It just gets I feel like the feeling I feel towards this is how people feel towards college football. That's my vibe. I'm like, I want to, like, go to a stadium and go, like, woo, yeah! And if people talk bad about it, I'm like, yeah, I get it. But, like, if I have this is a bad college football team to me.
That's a fun way of putting it.
Yeah, because it's like college football is the most, like, crazy fans. But you're not gonna leave the team you like.
Yeah, it's like,
it's not good.
And
it's still, and I think there's still things coming out. So it's like, it could get, like, a lot better. But it's not. But it could.
It could.
Alright. I think that might be my last thing to say on that. Yeah. Yeah. This got to a more, like, real place than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Because I do like this show.
I know.
We only got 14 episodes. There's, like, 3 series, a couple movies.
I was gonna say, we did not even scratch the barrel. IMDb said there were.
But that's crazy. So the last thing is, like, they're out of Sword Art Online.
Yeah, no,
it's done. Sword Art Online, the game, is done.
Like, that's just weird to me because, like, I was assuming
most of the show is out of Sword Art Online.
I know, that's insane. Then Gun Gale Online. I know that's a name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm assuming there's guns.
So I will tell you the name of the games. There's Sword Art Online. There's Alfheim Online. There's Gun Gale Online. And then there's Allyization or whatever. That's the series I've never seen.
Do you think after, like, the first one, you might want to swear them off after that?
People would complain. People say this is the best part.
That's kind of crazy.
And I'm going to say, yeah, easily the best part. Actually, no. I'm going to look at the camera, and if I don't know how long this video is going to be, but if this part is, you end up in the edit. If you got to the part with Asuna and her friend from Sword Art Online 2 after Gun Gale, and you don't say that's the best part, you have no heart. When we get to that, because Sword Art Online 2 has to be one video. Because you have to feel the shock.
Okay.
Of the f***ing transfer of power. It's crazy. Because it's all guns, and then f***ing something else just hits. And you're like, when did you learn to write? Like,
whoa.
whoa, why is this good?
It's like, wait a second.
Jake-
He's fire.
Jake would talk about it.
Really?
Jake would talk about it. If you don't know, our friend Jake is relatively stern about the things he peruses. He was like, he would talk about it. Not well, but he watched it. And that's a level of like commitment he does not give to a lot of things. All right. The video has to end. We have recorded for hours.
Yeah, it's probably been about 3 hours total. We're probably at about 2.5 hours of footage, if I had to guess.
I'm sorry you have to edit so much.
That is fine. This will be a simple edit.
This will be a simple edit. Goodbye, Klein.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was there. He was there the whole time.
Not the whole time. I'm giving you that out so he doesn't have to be there the whole time.
Oh, excellent.
Not the whole time, but when he felt like.
Whenever he decided to show
Yeah,
up.
hi, Klein.
Hi, Klein.
And also, James, remember this?
Thank you for watching.
Dude, oh my god. Please like, comment, subscribe. We love making videos. Do you like making them?
No.
Well, I
hate
do.
it.
And
I hate it.
I came up with the name of the channel, so.
So I'm kind of a big deal. in
Kind of a
these
big
parts.
deal. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to make part 2. I don't care how many views this gets. We're making part 2, and if it gets like 9 views, we're making a better thumbnail, and we're making a more clickbaity title. I don't care. I don't care. I'm telling you this now.
Austin that gets naked?
Yeah.
Please watch the video.
I will say this just for a taste. In the movie, there's canon nipple. In the movie, canon nipple.
You have brought that up before.
Because I love it!